Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Jeff Sugandi, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about an overview on how to apply for Canadian Permanent Residency as a doctor. So if you are a doctor working in another country right now and thinking about moving to Canada, you want to stay tuned. First, you want to make sure that you understand that applying for Canadian Permanent Residency does not necessarily mean that you will be working as a doctor in Canada. So there's application for Canadian Permanent Residency and there is application for medical licensing in Canada. However, the Canadian Permanent Residency will allow you to live and work permanently in Canada, and then you can apply to get your license to practice medicine or even to apply for residency program in Canada. Next is to understand that the application for Canadian Permanent Residency is a point-based application system. It's called Express Entry, and from this there are 3 streams that a physician can apply to get a permanent residency. The most common one is the Federal Skilled Workers Program. Then there is Canadian Experience Class as well as Provincial Nomination Program. For the last two, typically it is a bit more challenging to obtain because the Canadian Experience Class requires you to at least have lived and worked in Canada for at least a year before you can obtain that point for the Canadian Experience Class. And then Provincial Nomination Program requires you to have a job offer from a province in Canada, basically recruiting you to work as a doctor in that province. So let's focus this topic on Express Entry Federal Skilled Worker Program. I know that in the last year and a half, the Federal Skilled Workers Program have been on hold due to the pandemic. However, it is not cancelled and it should resume once the condition is improving. The third point that I would like to make is that the ranking system for the point base is called the Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS. You are given a point based on your qualifications and your demographics, and this point system depends on several factors such as your age, your language ability, whether or not you speak English and French or just English or French. The next factor is your education. As a doctor, you will be regarded as equivalent as a master's degree. Another important factor for the scoring system is your work experience. In order to gain the most point for this category, you need to have at least 3 years of work experience, and residency experience counts. The fourth point is about creation of an Express Entry profile where you submit your information and your documentations and then wait for an invitation to apply based on the draws conducted by the Canadian immigration system. Last but not least is knowing what documents you need that are essential for creation of the Express Entry profile. Of course, you need your passport, you need the result of your English or French language test, as well as a document called ECA report. Now, this report is an educational credential assessment. The document will say that it is comparable to an MD degree in Canada. For physicians, the only place you can obtain this ECA report is through MCC, or Medicine Council of Canada. The process itself can take a long time. For my experience, it took about 3 months, where I had to create an account with physiciansapply.ca, where I have to submit my medical diplomas as well as transcript and residency diploma. A very important point to note is that you do not need to have taken the MCCQE exams in order to be eligible for obtaining the ECA report. So once you gather all your documents and pay the fee, the MCC will issue you the ECA report that you can use to apply for immigration. Alright, so those are my 5 points to know in general about application for Canadian Permanent Residency. If you find this video helpful, please make sure to hit the like button and comment below so that I know what kind of videos to make next. Thank you for watching and see you later.